Hey guys, Languagehacker here, and I'm going to tell you my top 10 cards of Voyage to the Sunken City. The set in general was pretty strong. Most classes got some really good stuff. I'm going to give you guys the 10 cards that I rated the highest in my recent set review, and I will also include the discussion I did with my friends talking about all the new cards that are coming out after this. So I'll just spit out the 10 cards with some slight explanations, and you guys can see how we argued back and forth depending on what the card does and how good it is in the class and whatnot. All right, so first off, Druid card, aquatic form. Very good, very flexible.
Okay, so 0 mana aquatic form, dredge. If you have the mana to play the card this turn, draw it.
Four?
So this is like a 0 mana draw card.
And you get to
And
pick.
it's like
Yeah,
And manipulate your draw. Yeah.
depends on the turn. Like maybe first 3 turns.
don't care, get
I
rid
mean-
of 4 already.
Even then, you can just find something to play.
It's a
Yeah, I think
4.
I'm locking in my second 4.
It's
Yeah, I already put in the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
With the-
how can you
fucking it.
abuse this? Is there a way to abuse it? Like with imagine
With the bottom
auctioneer,
feeder.
you know.
Matt, direct your attention to the next card, though.
Yeah, it
You
links to
definitely use it with that.
using with the next card is really good.
Yeah.
Second off, Hunter. Harpoon Gun. The weapon was not super exciting at first, but as we talked about a bit more, we realized it was actually really, really good.
The Harpoon Gun.
A harpoon.
After you attack Stretch, if it's a beast, reduce its cost by 2. So, assuming we're playing a couple beasts and this hits often enough, this is 3 mana, 3/2 weapon, and then like 2 turns later. I mean, I guess we also have to draw the card. So 3 turns later, we also get 2 mana out of it back, and even 3 mana, 3/2 weapon isn't terrible.
Wow,
I
it
think the
depends on,
upside is
like,
quite good.
Depends on how many beasts we have in our deck, but yeah.
Yes, yes. I mean, if we miss, then it's 3 mana, 3/2 weapon. That's no, but we still get to dredge. Like we still get to
Dredge is-
draw our
Dredge is
cards.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Dredge- yeah. This
I
card's
think
pretty good.
if you don't play
quite good,
beasts in your deck, this is already like this is still a good card.
You still get the dredge, yeah,
Yeah,
even if
because
you
you
ignore
get
the
to-
second sentence.
I mean,
Yeah.
it does more than the previous spell, that's for sure, right?
It's a
It-
4.
This is Wait, this is actually quite crazy in Face Hunter, right?
I mean, it's
Yes.
not a 4, right?
It is a 4.
No, this is a
It's
4.
not
This
close.
is this card's it's really insane.
Yeah, but no, wait.
You just
No,
take
and
out the
this is-
harpoon gun and
Yeah,
Is
you harpoon gun, and then you just if you're let's say so you can choose your next draw, which is useful. If you're out of cards, you put a Furious Hell on top. If you're not out of cards, you just put something that's useful. Maybe something cheap to dump. Maybe something like a, I don't know, a 4-drop.
I think this might be the best card we've seen so far, unironically.
This actually is quite
What?
good.
let's go. I'm very excited about this card.
Wait,
That's
from
insane.
all the ones we
And-
saw from Druid and Demon Hunter, this is the best one?
I
Yeah,
think
this
so, yeah.
well, this can't get mossy hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess it,
it's the
Okay.
best one, actually.
maybe aquatic farm
It's
is
very
better,
high up
but,
there.
like, this
It's
is-
very high
Oh yeah,
up there.
aquatic
card's-
farm is probably better. But this
I would
card's
say it's
very,
top
very
5
good.
cards we've seen, for sure.
Nah, it's a 3.
It's top 4 cards, so you should give it a 4.
True.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
No, I've already locked the 3.
I mean, didn't we see already like way better cards? Like, I'm pretty sure like Predation feels better. The card that discounts out like the right
Outcast,
and most left one seems better. Like,
No, this
the-
card's way better than that card.
oh my god, is it?
Yeah, and if you
Yeah.
disagree, you get shot with the harpoon gun again.
Oh no!
Third up, Mage Spellcoiler. 2 mana, 2/3 with upside. Very simple to use in pretty much every single mage deck. Seems like a staple.
Is a interesting card. It's very toxic. 2 mana, 2/3, Spellcoiler, Battlecry. If you cast a spell while holding this, discover a spell. I actually hate these if you've cast a spell while holding this mechanic with the coin. It's so toxic, and this is probably
Yeah.
the most toxic one.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
Already sick
Yeah.
of this, yeah.
Game design wise, I'm giving this a 0.
Yeah, -1 actually.
What if it was a spider tank?
I already put a 3 to be honest.
Oh.
It's a 3 for me. It's just really good.
I'm giving it a 2 because it's what I give all other cards for this archetype.
I'll take
No,
it.
but like you don't need to wait. But this is
Oh,
not
this
like
is so good.
archetype dependent. This is like core mage card. Every mage runs these cards.
Yeah,
Every match
actually,
that
no, you're
wants
right. You're right.
spells.
Yeah, this is just you put it. You know what? I'm gonna give this a 4. You play this everywhere. You actually put
I
this.
mean, I
probably
don't
in every
want to
single deck.
give a 4, but yeah, it just seems like it goes in every deck for sure. I
Maybe
don't
not in
think,
mech
like-
match.
No, even in mech mage.
Maybe
right?
even in Mech Mage. I don't know.
I don't know how many spells Mage plays.
Coin,
Mm.
at least
Just
one.
Gateway and 10,000 max that don't possess.
What's the percentage of that?
Yeah, you play this Wildfire into Spellcoiler? Oh, yo, yo.
Yeah. I mean, this card is really good.
Okay, this
Starts
card is
off-
really good. I'm still hesitating to give it a 4 just because
I'm not
it's
giving
not
it a 4.
game breaking. Like, it doesn't.
Yeah. No.
I know,
It's just
but it's
really
always good and
Yeah. I mean, but it's not broken. It's not like meta defining. It's not archetype defining. Just like
Yes.
standalone is a good card.
And if I mean, sometimes I will have to play this on turn 2 without it being active, and I'll be
And
very
it's
sad.
fine. Yeah. I mean, if your
Yeah.
opponent played a 1-drop,
But it's also a Naga, which even if it's not doesn't have great synergies right now, it will have, like, it will get support later. I imagine the Naga thing.
Paladin the Leviathan, one of the Colossals. Very, very powerful. Card draw, Dredge, Divine Shield, Rush. It's got a lot. Nutty.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I just made a video about these
4.
before we got in here, and I put this in like the second best, or maybe even I may have had it as the best colossal.
Yeah, this is super nutty.
Yeah, I'm close to throwing a 4 out.
Like, it doesn't trade
I already
super
drew it
well.
out.
It doesn't
You
trade
already locked
super
it.
well on turn 7, but like you will need probably on turn 7 to double trade into same minion. But
Yeah,
I mean, it
maybe.
still draws like a card and dredges. So
It's probably one of the better
Yeah.
cards in Mech Mage, yeah.
Mech
No,
Mage.
no.
Yeah. I'm probably throwing it.
yeah,
I will 3 it as well.
I'm not sure.
It's
I'm
really
not sure
good,
I'm
but
gonna
it's
go
slow,
for
and
it.
I don't know what Paladin's doing. It seems very controlly and healy. I don't know if we can make like a tempo mech deck. Maybe you can.
I mean, all the mech cards so far that have been revealed, and like most of the mech cards that are standard, are like kind of tempo mech cards.
They are, but
I
there's
can
not
see-
that many in Paladin.
I mean, so, but the ones in Paladin are actually good, right? Like they're quite good, and they synergize with the existing Paladin cards that want to play for board and buff boards, right?
Sure.
I think this is just very good. It's
No,
you
it's
get to
four-
deal
it's a
4
four.
damage to a minion twice,
Yeah, it's
dredge a card, then draw that card, and still have a 4/5 and a 4/2 on board.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot of value in one card.
Priestess Valish. 0 mana, 1/1 legendary for Priest. Refreshes mana crystals based on how many spells you've cast this turn. Seems really good in tandem with a lot of stuff. You can swap its stats with something else, with Switcheroo. You can get a lot of mana back. You can do some Miracle-y Priest type stuff. Very, very good. Even if it's not perfectly usable right now, it will get better as more expansions come out.
It's a 4.
Yeah, Lyra is in the game, and Radiant Elemental's in the game, and there's a lot of 1 mana spells in this class, and there's a 0 mana spell in this class.
Switcheroo.
Like,
Do
yeah,
some fun
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Serpent Wig is actually like a thing, like because
With Radiant as well. Oof.
Yeah, all of these, yeah, kind of
This
crazy.
I'll be deploying a 4. I'll be deploying. I
It's
think, a
4 and Golden Craft.
Yeah, I do think so. Yeah.
Agreed.
Cool. Anybody else giving it less than a 4?
I'm
Moyen.
thinking about giving
Okay.
it, yes.
Wait,
Okay.
CLS
Yeah,
I mean, it's
is what?
it's a
It's on-
4,
it's-
of course.
Give it a 4.
Okay,
it's,
okay,
it's-
nice.
because it's only refresh, right? So how much am I cheating with
Only.
it?
Go ahead. Don't try it. Don't try it. It's a 4.
It's 0 mana. It's 0 mana. Like refresh 6 crystals. Like that's
Yeah,
Why
all
is
it's
it,
right.
how,
0 mana,
wait, how am I
nine
playing
mana.
6 spells? Except in the Radiant pop-off. Like Radiant.
I
Lyra
mean,
pop-off.
let's just say if you're just are like refreshing 3 mana right on a turn, on like a non-radiant pop-off turn. Let's say
Mhm.
you're like you play some spells to clear a board or something, and then you play this, and then you get to fit in your cycle on the same turn as well, like your Switcheroo or your Handmaiden. Like quite good, right?
Yes,
like,
yes.
Even if you get
I
like
mean, this
2
is
mana
Good
back,
because
then you
Handmaiden is a
can
card.
end the turn with the Yeti.
Yeah.
The 2/3 from earlier.
It's so silly, dude. It's so silly.
It's
This is
good.
so good.
It's flexible
Yeah.
too. It like that you can choose how much you want to get back from it. Well, I mean, obviously it depends on your cards, but it's not like gain 1 mana like an Innervate. It's there's the floors, the ceiling is much higher.
And you're
Yes.
gonna go and this is a real thing where you can get a turn 2 8/8 because turn 1 you go Illuminate to get a spell. You hit Switcheroo, then you play you have Kazakus in your deck, and you switch this and Kazakus. Bam.
Oh my god.
Kazakus and this and only 2 minions.
No. You play the minions, but you like can run the Kazakus in that deck because you draw so many cards every game.
You do draw a lot.
Like can you
Yeah,
spare
but
one
it's for
card?
sure.
Yeah, but you can't really play Kazakhs right away, right? Because then you
No,
don't
but
have
but
mana
it's
to-
the Kazakus is a 1/1. Just you play later in the game. This card is then a 0 mana 8/8. Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah.
So
That's so
gross.
good.
Holy
It's
I mean,
gonna happen.
the
It's
only
gonna
reason I'm
happen.
close to giving this fob is because it does have quite some support in like Queen's Guard, Illuminate, and the Radiant, the other stuff, and Handmaiden.
Yeah,
What do you
and it's-
mean, dude? In the void, this is a 4. Like this
In a
is a
void,
zero-
this is the
No,
Yeah,
it's
4.
not. No.
Of course it is.
No.
Dude, this is a 0 mana card that gives you mana back. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, but you need to spend mana on the spells first, and then it doesn't
You
even do
always
that.
have to
That's-
spend mana to make mana.
Yeah,
No.
like
Yeah.
Raid and Bloom didn't have to.
Neither
I
does
mean,
this.
you have the
This is
dredge
free.
card. You have the dredge card. You have the 0 mana heal 5 both players. You have.
That's
Yeah, but this
Prayer.
only refreshes. Doesn't cheat out anything. It's just
We decided. Cortez decided, Moyen. It's a 4.
Next up, we got 2 in Rogue, actually. Swordfish, really, really good weapon. Swordfish, 3 mana, 2/3 weapon. Battlecry, Dredge. If it's a pirate, give this weapon and the pirate +2 attack.
Oh my god,
Damn.
dude. Yeah, that card is
So you just
What?
run. So you just run pirates, and this becomes a 3 mana 4/3.
well,
Yes.
damage.
And you buff the pirate.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
you dredge, which is like a pretty
why?
wise
At
card. Good
At
point.
least we have tradable ooze.
And then you can just say, if it's a cheap pirate, you can save it for Mr. Smite, and then you just hit him in the head.
Yeah,
The
I
one
can also
mana-
just hit
Oh,
my. Oh, the 1 mana 3/1 with Mr. Swite.
oh.
Oh,
Then it's a
man.
5/1 if you hit it off this.
You guys
That
know
also
that
deals.
this is definitely day 1 deck, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Pirate Rogue, yeah. Insta meta
Yeah.
going.
Insta
full-
Swordfish
Told you,
them.
2 Vipers in every deck. I wasn't
Yeah.
kidding.
And
No.
people think Enter Harpoon will be good, Pepe Love.
Can't be Viper meta. I can't take a Viper meta.
Not
What
a
again?
Hey, Zay, do you want to do some testing?
No, not again.
Okay, I think that card is a 4 to me. I don't know. What you
yeah,
guys
this
think.
seems
I mean,
very
this
close to
weapon's just
4.
insane. I think.
It's at least a
Yeah.
3. I don't know if it's a 4.
Yes, I
think I want a
it's just
3, but-
3.
So it dredges, it's 12 damage on turn 3 already. And like it gets a pirate also
damage.
plus attack. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And Krabatoa, just awesome colossal. It's got rush, it's got board control, it's got damage with a weapon. It seems just flexible and probably can fit in almost any deck that Rogue will be running. Krabatoa,
Good.
6 mana, 6/5. It's a beast, colossal +2. Your Krabatoa claws have +2 attack. So the 2 things that get summoned are 2 mana, 2/1 beasts that have rush, and they each have Death Rattle, equip a 2/1 claw. That's a weapon. That claw also gains +2 attack from the main body. So 6/6/5. You have a 4/1 rush, you trade it off, you have a 4/1 weapon, you swing face, you trade the other claw off, and then you bank another weapon swing for next turn.
So good.
So
It's a
each
4.
2/4 attack rush minions with the body, and then you have 2 swings of a weapon. The first swing is 4, the second swing is 2 or 4.
This seems so good. I feel
It's
like
insane.
It's a lot of stats once again. I mean damage, in damage.
Thank God
Yeah.
it's not a pirate.
so 2 4/1 rushes immediately, and then you can swing with the weapon either into a minion or for their face, and then like you said, you bank the second.
Yeah. And this
weapon.
is
Yeah,
conveniently
that's-
after you've swung 3 times with the other weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so the first weapon deals 12 and this deals 8, right? So we have 20 damage just with the, if you draw Colossal and the 3 mana weapon that gets buffed.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you just play the stealth, they could already just be dead.
I mean, you also have just like
Even if they
wicked
clear
sound,
every turn.
you know. You also
Against
have
decks
wicked
that don't
sound,
heal,
yeah.
they will just die to Rogue, I think.
Yeah, I'll take a 3.
Wait, this is
I think
not a
it's a
4.
4.
It's a 4 for me.
It's a 4.
But I'm already at.
He can only
I'm
get
gonna
4
have to-
4s, guys, okay?
No. I'm gonna have to go back and edit. Like the Glaive Shark is. Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
a
the Glaive Shark is
ratio.
not a. If the
Give me
Glaive Shark is
the
a
4,
4,
give me the
this is
4.
a 4.
Yeah, give me the 4. Give me the 4.
Shaman, Scalding Geyser. It's a 1 mana deal 2 fire spell with Dredge. 1 mana deal 2 is already kind of solid. The fire tag makes it even better because of its synergy with multiple spell school stuff that Shaman has, and with Multicaster, which will help the class draw more. And Dredge in general is a pretty solid mechanic, so putting it on a damaging spell that can go face and is cheap, seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
This card's actually it's insane.
Yeah, this is a 4.
Yeah.
Is it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is.
really
You're building.
is.
Yeah. You're
Specifically
It's all-
because it's fire.
Yeah.
Yes, it's in the
Yeah.
context of the new legendary, of multicaster, of the Coral Keeper, and
Yeah,
even without
Dread.
all those cards, it would already
Dread
be a
is
good
just
card.
insane.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Dread. It's like burst damage, it's board control tool, it has like a bunch of synergies.
I feel like it's kind of rare that having a spell tag makes it go like up an entire level of how good
Yeah.
the card is, but I think that's this.
Maybe 2 tiers. If this was a non-fire spell, would it be a 2?
Yeah, no,
No,
it would be a 3.
2 or
It's-
3?
It would be a
It's
3.
1 mana, deal 2 in a class that has a lot of access to spell damage and
Dredge.
dredge. It would be a 3.
Yeah, but not only it's like now multicaster, but also like the new Alana card.
Warlock, we're gonna skip Warlock. Warlock didn't get that many crazy good stuff. There's some interesting stuff that I will be trying, but it doesn't look that great. Warrior, Nelly the Great Thresher, the Warrior Colossal, seems pretty good. A lot of stats, and it also lets you add 3 pirates to your hand that cost 1 if the Colossal doesn't get silenced. And that can be pretty powerful with something like a Mr. Smite to just close out the game, do a bunch of damage from hand for 9 mana. Smite plus the 3 charge pirates seems very good.
Nelly's Ship, it's 5 mana, 2/6, Taunt, Death Rattle, add Nelly's Pirate Screw to your hand, they cost 1. These also really nutty, right?
I
Or am I
believe
wrong
you
here?
cannot discover the same pirates across the 3 discovers. So you can't get
Yeah.
3 smites, for example.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
But 1 is super good already.
And you're
Yeah.
not that unlikely to hit a smite, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
across 3 discovers, you're fairly likely.
I mean, this is a 4 to me.
But what's the percent actually? How many pirates are there in the game?
50-50.
Boom.
Nice. Okay, I like to hear it. 50-50. I mean, because if you get smite, you probably do like this. This goes in the lady deck, by the way, because you just play it and then you get smite and then you kill them. You can play smite in that deck.
Yeah, even if you run smite in your deck and you don't discover smite here, you can still make it work. Come back to me outside of this video. I'm pretty sure it's above 50% to hit smite out of one of the 3 discovers.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense. Not
think
many
about 3.
pirates.
I mean, even if
A
you
lot of
don't hit
stats
Smite,
gives
you
you
can
the-
just
the
play
1
Smite
mana
in your
pirates.
deck and wash the 1 mana pirates into their face. Or charge
Yeah.
them.
Rush them into their face.
Yeah.
You always
Yeah.
rush
Choice
them
of
into
words.
place.
I'll give this
Yeah.
a 3. It was actually pretty solid.
No, it's a 4.
It's a
an
4?
Omega 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of stats plus like a lot of value plus like a lot of damage phase potential. It's like I don't know.
But the 2/6 dice to
Fine.
Mossy.
It's a 4.
Yeah, that's a 6. But you want to know what doesn't die to Mossy? Like both 8/9 and the 5/6. Yeah, those
Neither,
don't
yeah.
die to Mossy.
Oh, is,
That's what makes them solid minions, yeah.
Cabal
Yeah.
Acolyte coming back?
No.
No, it's rotating out, but it's unnerfed now.
I skipped Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter's entire toolkit was actually really good, and there was a card rated 4 on a scale of 1 to 4 there. But I decided it wasn't quite as impactful as the rest of these cards. But Demon Hunter does have some good stuff too. Right, so the neutral I wanted to talk about is Queen Ashara. It's a 5 mana 5/5 Naga. Battle Cry, if you've cast, I think, 3 or 5 spell, whatever. If you cast a bunch of spells while this is in your hand, you get a treasure that seems to be powerful. One is kind of like a Pyroblast on a stick. One is it gives you a copy of a spell you've cast, which can be really big for expensive spells because the copy costs 1. It lets you draw 2 cards and shuffle some spells into your deck that also cost 1. Seems powerful. And I think the 4th option was add a Colossal to your hand and it costs 1. So for 4 mana, you'll be able to get a Colossal, which seems pretty impactful. It might not be game winning by itself, but it seems like just a good value card in a lot of different decks where we don't have too many distinct win conditions. So that'll be a pretty flexible win condition that we might see in a variety of different decks that are running spells.
Oh, it's now legendary. Queen Ashara.
Mhm.
5 mana,
True.
5/5. Battle Cry. If you've cast 3 spells while holding this, choose an ancient relic. What the is an ancient relic?
I'll mouse
There's
over
4
for you.
options.
To just reverse back a little bit, Noble Mount's in, right?
Sure, but like...
And then I have the 5/2 Noble Mount minion, and then they die.
Like,
Oh, so-
fine, but you need exactly
so-
Pelican Diver into exactly Noble Mount, which is not that easy.
Yeah.
And if you draw Noble Mount, you're already winning.
Yeah,
That
if
card's
you draw
gonna be
Noble Mount, you already
legendary.
have it.
Honestly, it's
No,
kinda
no,
fun.
no.
Yes.
I'm not winning if I have to pure power into instead of play Noble
Well,
Mount on the
draw another
forward.
1-drop
Yeah.
then.
That sticks.
Also, Noble Mount is really good with the Murloc, the Poisonous Rush one.
Wow, almost like I think this might be a trend that we can notice.
What's common between all of these things? I think it might be
I
Noble
could
Mount.
with Noble
Mm.
Mount. Yeah, but okay, it's also the dormant mechanic. Okay, sorry, this card.
Wait, this card's insane if it
Queen-
goes off.
Queen Ashara?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nutty.
Okay, so let's see the relic. So it's after you cast a spell, this becomes a copy of it that costs 1. That's super nutty. Horn of Ancients reads. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not looking into them. Okay, thank you. Add a random colossal minion to your hand. It costs 1. So how many are like only 1 for each class?
1 for each class. I don't think there are any
Tempo.
neutrals. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Oh my god, that's really good. After you cast a spell, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero and lose 1 durability. So that's also quite good, right? It
Mana
depends
Pyro.
on which class, but
Mhm.
shuffle 5 random spells into your deck, set their cost to 1, draw 2 cards. Okay, that is insane, right? 1 mana, draw 2.
They're all pretty nutty options.
Yeah.
Yeah. Draw.
So this is definitely going on to priest. Like,
Perhaps.
because you will be able to do this consistently.
Mhm.
Probably also into druids.
You might be able to do this in Shaman as well. It depends on what the list looks like. Like, I mean, you probably, if for some reason the meta is like a lot of slow decks, then maybe you can play this.
You could put it in
Yeah.
Owllock, Ring of Tides. Could be useful after a Phylactery without needing Tamsin.
Oh my.
Oh right, we can McCall this.
Wait, doesn't it just see play in a lot of decks because it's like it's so many different uses for
This
it.
is
Like,
at least a
like,
3. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's flexible. Yeah.
because like most of the Colossus, if you're playing them for 4, if you play this for 5, right, and the next turn you play
It's a
the Colossus, yeah, it's pretty good.
Sure.
And then
You
you have
probably play this in Warrior also.
burn. I mean, yeah, probably you have burn options, right? If you need to deal damage.
It might just be a 4. Like,
Yeah.
think it
Can you
is.
imagine like you pick the weapon in Warrior and then you like clear their board while pushing damage with the weapon and then you end the game with like the 8 attack dude, the 9
Oh,
drop.
God.
that's a 4 for
Yeah.
me. So, those are my 10 cards. Let me know which cards you guys are excited for in the set. Enjoy Voyage to the Sunken City. Let me know what you think of the cards and the review. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and happy Expansion Day.